right here. Sit right there. Spirit, tap me in to pile 1's energy. Pile 1's energy, pile 1's. What do people say about their beauty and their attractiveness? So this is for my pile 1 spirit. What is it that people say about their beauty and their attractiveness? So I know this isn't for everybody, but I'm getting channeled messages about people wonder if you had like a BBL, if you had like some type of boob job, maybe like lipo, slimmed your waist, facelift, something like that. Some of you guys look really, really, really good for your age. Especially for, you know, my older women. I'm seeing Kris Jenner. And y'all know, and I'm not even trying to be funny, you know, but Kris is, she's older, but she looks really good for her age. So people could talk about how you look really good for your age. Some of you guys, I'm hearing you're aging like fine wine. You could have aged very, very well. Something about you, just as you get older, you look better and better. Which is why some people may be feeling like you could have some type of like plastic surgery, ideal romance. So you have the ideal body, the ideal beauty. You could be very, very much like you meet all the beauty standards. You are what people, you know, what most people feel like is beautiful, what most people feel like is attractive. You have those qualities, possibly even features. It could even be like one specific thing, like your hair is really long. Some of you guys could have really, really long hair, and people may, it could be extensions, it could be a wig, but some people, or it could be natural. But it's like, when it comes to your beauty and your attractiveness, people with the ideal romance, I feel like people feel like that you are somewhat like perfection. They see your beauty as perfect. They see you as perfect. They see your body as goals. And it's like, I'm hearing they're too pretty, or like they're too attractive. You know, they're too, like, it's something about you that's just like really, really, really attractive, or really pretty, or really desirable. Again, it could just be one specific feature, but it could be like you have really clear skin, really beautiful really beautiful teeth. Some of them are like pearly white and they're straight. Others, you know, you could have maybe a gap, or some of you guys can have something unique about your smile, or just something about you. But it's like these people are seeing it as perfect, or they're seeing it as something that they want for themselves. I really could see you guys being like the people that, y'all know how they say like surgeons will be like, people will come to them and be like, I want my nose like this, or I want my forehead like this, or, you know, like you're like the standard or something, or you're like on people's mood board or goal. Again, people are seeing something about you. It could be all of you, but there's something about you that's goals. I don't know if I said it, but y'all could have like really good skin, really beautiful skin, really clear skin. Maybe something about your fingers as well. I just was looking at my fingers, so it's something about your fingers. Maybe you have really soft skin or really soft hands. Let's see. What is it that people say about my pile one's beauty and attractiveness. Seeking pleasure. Okay, so here's some of the negative talk. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, you know if this is true or not. But with the seeking pleasure, I did hear actually seeking attention. So people may say that you like attention, like you love to be desired, you love to be admired, you know that you are up there in your looks, you know that you got it in some type of way, you know. And I feel like a lot of you guys are confident in yourselves, or confident in just your beauty, confident in just whatever this is that you know that people like about you or want from you or want to be like you about. And people, again, and this is something I had to learn too, but maybe it's just like these people are projecting, or these people, they low-key are envious or jealous, so they feel like that they have to make it seem like you're the bad guy, or like you're wrong for just feeling beautiful and being beautiful. I find it interesting how like people will get mad at somebody because they're confident, and there's a difference between being arrogant and confident. But I'm getting very confident energy. I feel like you guys just, with the seeking pleasure, you may like attention, and some of you guys, you just get it. Like, people can't be mad at you about one, because you just naturally attract attention. You naturally are the friend that's possibly the most liked. You naturally are the one that's most charming, that's most just, people are more drawn to you than maybe most people. They can't be mad about that. But yeah, like, people will, it's like, I don't know, it's like people want to see people not, it's like some people like when some people aren't as confident in themselves, because it doesn't make them feel uncomfortable, or it doesn't make them look at themselves in the mirror, or make them feel like inadequate in some type of way, compared to like a person that is confident. It makes them feel like, I don't know, like they're the bad guy for being confident. And it's like, you're not hurting anybody. If that is your problem, I'm hearing y'all need to be around people that are just as confident and just as empowered, and not to be superficial, but just, they don't have to be as attractive as you, but just people that are confident within themselves and know themselves. Like, you, honestly, I feel like Pile 1, you may make people insecure, not on purpose, but you may need to be around people that aren't insecure, because people that are insecure are just only going to try to make you feel bad for you being who you are and you being confident, especially if you know you're not doing anything to harm anybody, to hurt anybody, to make anybody feel bad. So there could be something else about what people say about your attractiveness, your beauty, is the fact that possibly some of you guys are at the point where you don't care what people think. You don't care what people say about you. You may know that you have a few haters, or a few people that try to talk down on you, or make you seem like you're the bad guy or wrong for maybe wanting to put a little bit more effort into your appearance, or maybe wear a certain type of clothing, or just, you know, enhance your beauty. Even if you do have surgery, or you do go get things done, or you do wear makeup, like, why? I just don't understand, because I'm getting all these, like, honestly rude comments, and it's like, that's what I'm hearing in my head, and it's like, why can't y'all just let Pile 1 be happy? But again, it's just because these are insecure people. These are people that aren't happy within themselves, or they envy your light. They envy things that you were blessed with, or things that you possibly worked hard for. You know, people can do this as well. If y'all have any type of work done or something like that, like, or these could be people that like are judgmental, and they are judging you for how you dress or how you present yourself, or maybe again the type of clothes that you wear. Like with the seeking pleasure, it's like they feel like y'all are also the power. I think a lot of people crush on you, a lot of people like you, a lot of people talk about you, whether it's known in your community or in the environments that you are. This could be at work. You're like that person at work that is the most desired, that's the most attractive, that's the most sought after. And there's something about you again that's ideal, that's meets the standard, or like your beauty or just things about you that makes you attractive is what, you know, people are desiring to be like, or desiring to have, or again wanting to get work on to look like. Or you, like I said, you could have work done. But let's see, one more card, Spirit. What do people say about pile ones? Look, jealousy and possessiveness. I knew I was picking it up. I knew I was not crazy. Bottom deck, we have longing and desire. Some people may feel like that you like to tease, or that you play hard to get, or like you're a temptress or something like that. Like I said, I feel like y'all are very empowered. You're very, like, you know, you look good. Like, I'm seeing people that are known to be very attractive, very sexy, very fine, very desired, and like those people that when people are be like, you know, who's your celebrity crush, or who's your, I don't know, dream girl, dream boy. Even if you're not famous or well known, like, I do think you are talked about in that way. It's something about you that's just like, I just keep hearing perfect, pile one. And with the longing and desire, it's like longing and desire, what people say about your attractiveness is possibly that they've been wanting you for a while. You may have people that have had crushes on you for years, and they still see you as the one that they're still desiring. Again, it's like you with the longing and desire. I feel like this isn't something new to you. Like, you knowing that you're beautiful and that you're attractive. I think as well, like, there's something about you embracing this. Maybe in the past you did used to care about what people said about just you and your character as a person, and you know how you live your life, especially with this jealous and possessiveness. But now it's like you walk with confidence, you walk with your head held high. I don't know, I'm seeing the Kardashians, like the Kardashian family. I mean, I know not everybody likes them, but it's more of just like how they set the standard when it came to their beauty, how they are, you know, when it comes to them physically, a lot of people, maybe not you all, but there's people that would say that they are like perfect in some type of way, or like, you know, some of them have had work done. But I do feel like a lot of you guys could just naturally be born with these qualities or these traits. But yeah, with the jealousy and possessiveness, I think people actually talk about how people are jealous of you, and people want to maybe even tie you down or keep you stuck, hold you back in some type of way, or make you feel bad about, again, you just being you being beautiful, you being confident, you being the talk of the town for some, or just liked, you know. I feel like a lot of you guys with the seeking pleasure, it's like people may feel like that you do this on purpose, but again, I'm getting a lot of projections. Some of you guys may like this, and if you do, okay, that's how you want to live your life, so what? I don't understand why people I don't know why I'm getting so defensive for y'all, but I just really don't understand why people get mad because of how somebody else is choosing to live their life, especially if it's not harming them, if it's not, you know, if they're not hurting anybody. I'm a strong believer in just doing what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting nobody, you know, you're not having bad intentions, what's wrong with that? So yeah, like, you got a lot of people mad when it comes to like your beauty and your attractiveness. And again, it's because a lot of people want that. People may worship you or praise you or put you up on a pedestal or possibly treat you like a queen or like a king. Like they treat you like royalty or talk about you like you're royalty. And again, I can understand how this can make people feel some type of way, especially if they are comparing themselves or feel like that they don't add up, or they may want that type of attention too. So I'm not like completely bashing them, because it is human to feel some type of way. But I don't like that they try to make you seem like the bad guy or like you're wrong for, like I said, a lot of you guys, you're not doing anything. You're not trying to tempt these people or, you know, seduce people. I mean, like, what the like I said, I'm just getting all these mean comments and negative comments. I'm hearing them, and again, a lot of it, I just want to tell you guys, for Power One, especially if you've been bullied, maybe if you guys don't have a lot of friends, or like, it's something where maybe you feel like that you're wrong, or you feel like that maybe you need to change in some type of way or dim your light in some type of way. I'm hearing, do not do that. A lot of you guys may, I don't know if you already know this or if you're working on this, but there is something about you need to prioritize your opinion and how you feel above other people's. Because at the end of the day, it's like, people are going to try to tell you who they think that you are or who they perceive you to be. But it's like, at the end of the day, you know who you are. You know that, again, you're not doing anything bad. And it's just a lot of this. I'm hearing, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. And they hating on you because you're beautiful, Power One. Because you are. A lot of you guys really are that girl or that guy, or you really got it like that. A lot of you guys are just naturally attractive. Even if you did get some work done, you're like the full package. Again, you're coming across as perfect. And that's what people say about your attractiveness and your beauty. Again, I do get a lot of negative comments and hateration when it comes to y'all. But I'm hearing, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And the fact that possibly for my people that aren't giving these people attention, you're still walking with your head held high, wearing what you want, posting what you want, doing what you want. I mean, their man or their woman may be looking your way, but it's like, I don't think y'all are, I mean, I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all could be taking people's mans. Now, that's a whole nother story, but it's just like, keep doing you. Keep being you. A lot of you guys are meant for like bigger things, especially if like your beauty could actually be something that you make money off of, that could honestly get you things that could get you further in life. I feel like your attractiveness, your beauty was actually a gift. And again, I'm hearing, just don't dim your light. Don't you know, hide yourself away or try to dim yourself just to make others feel comfortable. If you like who you are, if you like how you present yourself, what you post, etc., whatever, keep doing you and keep looking good doing it, Power One. So yeah, Power One, that is your read. Y'all let me know what y'all think, if this resonated. I also just posted a new Patreon video. This one is, what was the, I think it was like, what's the gossip on your, like the gossip on what makes you sexy and people's sexual thoughts about you. If y'all want that, please, please, please go check out my Patreon. It's definitely on there. And yeah, especially if this resonated, please, what is up with me in my speech? Please give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe, especially if this resonated. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next reading. Bye, y'all. pile 2. Spirit, please tap me into pile 2's energy. I'm hearing something about your beauty. It could be a bit intimidating. Don't take this the wrong way, okay? Some people may feel like that you look mean. Maybe you don't smile a lot, or you wear a lot of black. I'm also getting as well as like edgy. You could have like more of like an edgy type of aesthetic, an edgy style to you. Let's see. Yeah, like people feel like you don't want to be bothered, or you don't want to be messed with. Maybe people feel like that they shouldn't mess with you. There's something about like either you'll cuss them out, or you just look really intimidating. Like, I don't know if y'all have met a person that is very beautiful. Something about your makeup could be really intense. You could have like, some of you guys could actually have like the baddie aesthetic. You know, like you look like a Bratz doll is what I'm hearing. And I think that people are taking this as like your beauty as intimidating. Again, you may like look mean, or let's see, what do people say about pile? And I'm actually hearing that's a good thing. These people are actually liking that. I guess these are people that want to like tease you or play with you, or maybe they like that look on you, like where you look intimidating, you look low-key like a bee. What do people say about pile 2's beauty and attractiveness? What do people say about loving yourself? Loving yourself. What do people say about pile? I'm drawn to where this card is number 8. So there could be a lot of Scorpio in your chart. You could have a very Scorpionic type of beauty, where I'm hearing dark and mysterious. I'm also seeing Rahu. So you guys could have like more of like a dark beauty. Doesn't mean that you have to be, you know, a darker color. There's just something about your beauty that's very intense. It's very mysterious. It's possibly very like intimidating. Some of you guys could be a bit goth. Like that could be what people say about your beauty. But then, like I said, it's edgy. Like you have some type of edge to you. I'm getting a few like blends here. Like I said, you got the baddie. Whatever it is, it's something about like it. You give people anxiety when they're approaching you because they feel like that you're gonna reject them, or that you're gonna turn them down, or that like, again, you don't want to be bothered. You just maybe even standoffish. That's something that people say. Like you, again, for my people that resonate with the baddie aesthetic, I'm seeing people like Ari, or like Ari Fletcher, or like Jada, or even like India Love. Like people like that, where obviously they are more of like the baddie aesthetic, but they do feel like that they'll cuss somebody out. Like they seem like they would cuss somebody out, that possibly very independent, and there's like a warrior energy to you, or a like you have a strong, I think your presence is felt when you walk into a room. Whether you're quiet or loud, it's like your presence is felt. With the loving yourself, maybe you don't need a man, you don't need a woman. You're very self-focused, you're very in love with yourself. I'm hearing in love with the money, so that could be something else. But then it's like, people, you do exude this energy of having self-love, of valuing yourself and loving yourself. But again, maybe it's something about this is intimidating people. Let's see. I do feel like people admire you from afar. I'm hearing maybe like your choice of jewelry, maybe the way that if you get your clothes tailored, or like you craft or create your own clothes. Maybe there's something about that, or like you put there's something about you being an individual, like an individualist. Like you may put aesthetics together, or you may have your own type of taste or style, and I don't know, it's like people again, people admire this from afar. What do people say about 𝐒𝐿2's beauty, 𝐒𝐿2's attractiveness? What do people say about 𝐒𝐿2's beauty, 𝐒𝐿2's attractiveness? Full intimacy. There's depth to you. I think you're very deep. Maybe with the loving yourself, people wouldn't see that at first, or they don't like off of first, like they don't really think that at first. But with the full intimacy, there is something about you being very deep. There is depth to you. Maybe you've been through a lot. Some of you guys could wear your beauty, or not wear your beauty, but like wear your pain, and it's seen on you physically. You could have like certain scars, or like beauty marks, or like you have like you're what? It's something about a strength being exuded from you. Like people can tell that there's something about you that's strong. Or for others, like I said, that's either been through things, that's seen things. And I think it's beautiful to see you open up, to see you let your walls down, to see you with the full intimacy, to see all of you and why you are the way that you are, or why your energy is the way that it is. The charm of simplicity. Let's see. Bottom deck, we have doubt and indecision. Yeah, I feel like people have to like really really like hype themselves up before approaching you. When it comes to like people shooting their shot, I don't know, like y'all may not get a lot of people that approach you in person or like shoot their shot. I'm hearing you may have people like friends come to you, or people like do like anonymous stuff, like secret Santas, or like it's like they don't want, again, these people just don't want to be rejected, or they feel like that it's all about the intimidation. That's what it really is. Like people are talking about your beauty and as in like maybe they don't feel like they can handle you, or some of you guys, I'm hearing you're too much of a woman. You're too much of a man. Like you, and even with the charm and simplicity, you could actually be somebody that is like, like I'm seeing like the simple things, the little things. You could actually be a very easygoing, a very down to earth type of person, but I think it's your beauty and a lot of you guys, it's your energy as well. You have that type of energy where you may not be feeling your best. No, you may not be looking your best. You may feel like you may not be looking your best, but your energy is, again, like I said, when you walk into a room, it's felt. I do feel like there is a feeling of like exuding power, or again, that strength. People could say that you physically look strong. That could be for some of you, or like you look like you're not the type to be messed with, that you will cuss somebody out, that you will put somebody in their place, that you're not a pushover. You know, you are someone that I think, again, you've been through a lot, you've seen a lot, you may have experienced a lot, and it's something about like this strength. Like I said, it exudes off of you. It's in your energy. I don't know, like I said, if you're more like, maybe your aesthetic is more darker, you may like darker clothing. Again, you may wear a lot of black. It could be the intensity of your makeup. Some of you guys may really like lashes, like really intense, full, big lashes. You may really like a full face, a full glam. You know, everywhere you go, I think y'all are the type of people where, not on purpose, but you may outdress the birthday girl. You know how they say, like, that friend that'll just be best dressed. I think anywhere and everywhere you go, like you not overdo it, but you just like you're over the top with your appearance. Or maybe people feel like that, and with the charm of simplicity, it's like maybe you don't think that you're doing the most, but it's like the way people are perceiving it is like it's just like a full beat. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. I just feel like it's something, maybe these people feel like that sometimes you could do the most. But I do get like showstopper energy. They can't get mad at you because you know that you're a star. Like, seriously, you are a star. But also it's like, it's just the intimidating factor. People just, maybe they feel like they can't afford you. They feel like that they wouldn't be able to handle you. They feel like that, again, you would cut their head off. You would chew them out. You would, I don't know. It's like people with that doubt and indecision, people go back and forth on if they should approach you or if they should try to talk to you. Specifically romantic interests, you know, maybe even friends. Friends could be like, at first I thought you were a B word, you know. And don't let this get you down, you know. If you, like I was telling another pile, like, people just assume and they project, but at the end of the day, they don't know who you truly are. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know what you've seen and why you choose to, or why you are the way that you are. At the end of the day, it's just like, oh, that's interesting. We have 9, 8, 19, 18. I think people as well want to see you fully naked. They may feel like that you, oh yeah, with that Scorpio energy, you could be, you could have like a sexual energy towards you, about you. Maybe they feel like, ooh, no, maybe they feel like that because of this intimidation, or this, maybe it's even like a dominant energy that you have, that you would be good in the bedroom, or that you are the type to know how to take control. You are in control. You are possibly aware of things. I'm hearing other stuff too, like, I don't know why it's like specific aesthetics or like boxes that people try to put people in, but it's like the ones that are like, again, intimidating, or that's like dark and mysterious, because I'm hearing like the witchy type of beauty, but then I'm hearing like the mystic. So stuff like that, where, like I said, it's like people feel like you're unapproachable, or they're scared to approach you, they're intimidated, but it's all like you're in your power. It's something about you being in your power, you looking powerful, you coming off as powerful. You could be in a position of power, something like that. Yeah, especially for my people that are known to be witches, or known, if you do tarot, or you're very spiritually just knowledgeable, and you know, like my mystics and stuff like that, people may see you as like danger. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, you're a dangerous woman or a dangerous man, and there's like a feeling of danger around you. I don't know if, when it comes to like what people say, there's talk about maybe what you've possibly done to somebody, whether that's sexually or like in a relationship. Maybe you really hurt somebody or broke their heart. Maybe they deserved it, you know? Or maybe it's something about like people feel like they're playing with fire when they're in your energy, or like when they're entertaining you, or you know, when they're getting to know you romantically. Again, there's a feeling of danger here. Like, I'm hearing like, be careful with that one. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Why are people talking about you like there's horror stories? Like, people may have horror stories when it comes to you. Yeah, it's given like Jennifer's Body, man eater, woman eater type of vibes. But again, there's something about just people don't know you fully. When you let them in, or when people take the time to actually get to know you, they actually see another side of you. And it actually shocks them. It surprises them. And I think a lot of things when it comes to like your depth, people, it's unexpected, the depth to you, or how deep you are. But yeah, pile 2, this is your reading on what people say about your attractiveness, what people say about your beauty, etc. Y'all let me know what y'all think, if this resonated. If y'all want to see the new Patreon reading I just posted, which is an 18+ on the gossip about what makes you sexy and people's sexual thoughts about you, please go check that out. It's down in the description. If not, can you just give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, especially? But yeah, I appreciate you all for being here, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Already pile 3. I'm getting a channeled song for y'all. It's Glamorous by Fergie, I think that's her name. I'm gonna play it real quick so y'all can hear. Let's see. Here we go.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
First class, up in the sky, popping champagne. Okay, and y'all living the life in the fast lane, pile 3. I'm sorry, that song is like, it's like in my head now. But yeah, okay. So right off the bat, pile 3, when it comes to your beauty, your attractiveness, and what people say, you already know. She's bougie. She's high maintenance. She's, I don't know, this, that, and the other. Like, expensive, flashy. Y'all could be my people that you love your chains. You love your gold or your silver. Like, you love diamonds. You love your pearls. You love to look expensive. I'm also hearing you smell expensive too. Something about you, like, people talk about how, like, something about, like, you take really, really good care of yourself. Something about your nails always done, hair always done. What they say, what Drake say? Hair done, nail done, everything did. So people may say that you're fancy. You could dress fancy. I'm getting like old money aesthetic as well for this pile. That's what people say about your beauty. Maybe they feel like that you came from money, or you just came into some money, or you created this abundance of your own, and you dress like it as well. I'm also getting like a classic beauty, like a timeless, classic, very worldly type of beauty. I think many people from all different backgrounds will find you attractive, pile 3. Let's see. What makes my pile, or not what makes you attractive, what do people say about pile 3's attractiveness and their beauty? Yeah, I'm hearing like people see you as like a higher caliber. You may attract higher caliber men or women, or that's the only type of men that you talk to. Like, you only mess with ballers, you only mess with shot callers, you only mess with people that got money or that have things going for themselves. Maybe even if it's not even about the material or the superficial stuff, the money, maybe people feel like that, like your energy is exclusive, your energy is expensive, and you only give it to people that are on, that you feel like can meet your frequency. Or like in the spiritual world, you know how sometimes spiritually you're not on somebody's level, so that could be something else. It's like you may not be, you know, look, we have sweet surrender. You may not be somebody that's really bougie. It's just people feel like want to say that you're bougie, or that I'm even hear a little bit of stuck up, but it's because you don't give your energy, give your time, give yourself to everybody. So people are seeing you as a trophy. People see you as like a prize, as I'm hearing arm candy as well, or just like people want to win you over, win your attention. With the sweet surrender, people may feel like you have a lot of people that simp over you. People that give you things, that buy you things, that spoil you. Let's see. The game of love. Ooh, so there could be a bit of like player raid here. Not player raid. I be making up my own words sometimes. But they could say that you are a player. Maybe people feel like you're just too attractive. You got too much money, or you look too good to like be faithful, or be like somebody that's trying to settle down. Some of you guys really aren't trying to settle down. Like, you're having fun, living your life. And you may not even be entertaining anybody. But I'm just hearing like people feel like you look too good to like be single, or you look too good to not have a man or a woman, or at least somebody that you're messing around with on the side. But I feel like people do feel like that they have to, with the game of love, they feel like that they have to like possibly impress you, put on some type of facade, or like maybe even try to play up, like make themselves seem better than what they really are. Again, I'm getting a vibe of like people may want you to like them. They want you to like, they want your attention. Something about them feeling special if they had you, if they got a reaction out of you, if they got your they were seen with you. We have the unrequited desire. So yeah, I'm getting a vibe of like, I'm hearing can't touch this. So you could actually not be really messing with anybody right now. You could actually be focused on yourself, like doing your own thing. You're not really worried about really specifically love. And then we have the erotic bliss. Ooh, I'm hearing you have the type of beauty that's rare, that you don't come across every day, you don't see very often. I think as well, like your choice of fashion, you could have like exclusive brands, or you may like designer brands, stuff like that. Something about you is high quality. You like high quality. Somebody may like fur coats here, or like really long trench coats, something like that. Yeah, I'm hearing something about like, y'all know that aesthetic where it's like mob wife aesthetic? Y'all could have that type of aesthetic, the mob wife aesthetic. Or like you look well taken care of. You look like you have a man, or you are a man that takes care of your women, or like it's giving bachelor, bachelorette type of energy. You know, it's something about your status as well. Whether it's like your status when it comes to like in romance, when it comes to lovers, how people talk about you, what people know you as. Maybe people feel like that with the unrequited desire, you're hard to get, you're hard to tie down, you're hard to impress, or like tame. Maybe even get in the bed, like you're hard to actually have sexually. You could actually be very strong when it comes with that. Like you could go on dates. Some of you guys, I feel like you don't though. You may actually curve and reject a lot of people. Y'all are probably the type of people as well where you don't open a lot of messages. You don't, I don't know, it's like you could be focused on other things. Maybe you have like a business, you have children, you have other responsibilities to work on, and this is actually playing into your beauty and your attractiveness, because it seems like that you're well taken care of. A lot of you guys, again, it's somebody else taking care of you, or you're taking care of yourself, but you're not focused on love. You're not focused on you're just not focused on love. And this is making you attractive because you're coming across as like exclusive. You're coming across as like again, like maybe when it's like you're focused on other things. You could be focused on, if you are in a relationship, you're actually committed. It's funny because, like I said, the way you look, people assume that you aren't committed, that you aren't faithful, that you're a player, or, you know, like you have all these people simping for you. But yeah, I'm hearing something about you that's too good to be true. People feel like you're too good to be true. But yeah, the unrequited desire, you I don't know, it's like people feel like you don't give them the time of the day, for real. Maybe you're looking for your husband, you're looking for your wife, and you know what you want, and maybe it's something about you kind of can read a person. I'm hearing something about you being like the Terminator. When it comes to your lovers, you're like the Terminator. You're quick to cut somebody off, quick to end things, quick to leave things, start over. But again, going back to that flashy energy, y'all, like I said, I see you guys looking very, very expensive, very high maintenance, again, very bougie. You may like the finer things in life, do more so like upscale things, or that's what you're striving for. You could be possibly changing, and that's what you're trying to grow into be, or like change your lifestyle into. I think people may actually say that you're, with the sweet surrender, people may actually talk about how you're actually very sweet, you're actually very kind, you're very giving and considerate is what I'm hearing. But maybe it's like only to those that deserve it, or to those like with the surrender that you possibly, like, you could actually be very submissive to like your lovers, or you're actually very giving to the people that maybe you feel like deserve it, or that give back to you, or that you just genuinely love. Like the people that you love get the sweeter side to you, the honestly maybe more like self-sacrificing side to you. It could also be as well, like with the sweet surrender, people could talk about how like something about like how you are behind closed doors, or like when you let your hair down, when you're like enjoying yourself and you're having fun, like that's something that makes you attractive, is when you're like, when you let loose, when you are like in the moment, when you're enjoying the moment. You could be really playful, or just maybe very happy. I'm getting happy-go-lucky, rich girl, rich boy, lucky girl, lucky boy energy from y'all. I think you do, you have good energy, you have positive energy, but it just feels like people just kind of know that they gotta have their shit together. They gotta have like, they know that you have standards. They know that it's something like you require certain things to be involved with you, to talk to you, to be seen with you. Whether it's like they have to provide that for you, or maybe you're the provider, or you just want it to be an equal give and take. It's something about you want people on your level, or people that you feel like that you resonate with their energy, or you understand them, or they understand you. I'm gonna look up this erotic bliss. What's this erotic bliss talking about? It says climbing to a climax. Yeah, I'm hearing some people may talk about you as like, you're like their end all be all. You're like their end goal, or like I'm hearing people talk about you in a way where it's like, you know, when I get this job, or when I get my money, or when I, you know, leave my toxic relationship, or when I heal, like stuff like that. They actually talk about you in a respectful way. Even though you may have some people that, like, you know, may make it seem like that you're too good for them or something like that, but majority of it is actually like in a respectful way. They have to come to you correct. They have to talk to you, and or like, yeah, they just have to come to you correct. I'm gonna look that word up on Google, because erotic bliss is standing out to me. Some of y'all could actually be celibate is what I'm hearing. Erotic Meaning. Oh, so erotic bliss, it talks about it's like a deep orgasm. So maybe you make people wait. You may please yourself. You may treat yourself. You give to yourself. I think you withhold a lot of your sexual energy to yourself as well. People may talk about what you are like sexually in the bedroom, especially for my people that aren't very sexually outward, like you don't present yourself very sexually. There could be talk about that, and just like this would be the pile that's freaking the sheets, you know, lady in the streets, or you're very ladylike, or you're very, again, presentable, you're very respectable. And like I said, I think that you withhold a lot of your sexual energy. You could just be doing this now, and it seems like for the right person. You're withholding this for the right person. Let's see, the unrequited desire. I feel like maybe people feel like that. Excuse me. Maybe there's something about like people feeling a specific way towards you, but you not feeling the same. Again, with the game of love, that more so for my people that are like my bachelorettes, my bachelors, my players. You may have a lot of people that desire you, and maybe it's like you're not sexually attracted to these people, or they don't turn you on or get you there. Like, you may like these people, but you're not like as attracted to them as they are to you. Or I mean, it's just like you don't feel the same. You don't it's like people can be so deeply in love with you, but it's just like you're not. You may like them, you may think they're cool, but you just, again, I'm getting a vibe of just like you guys are looking for the one. You possibly haven't felt a deep connection with anybody. Maybe everybody feels the same, everybody is the same, and it's something about, again, you holding out, or you trying to find the one. You're trying to find that perfect person for you, or the person that matches your energy, or maybe you feel like that you are meant for a strong love, a true love. You could be the type of person where, you know, a lot of people don't, again, impress you, or they don't really, like, everybody is the same to you in some type of way. And for some, it's like you're trying to find, when it comes to love and lovers, you're trying to find the person that makes you feel different, that brings something different to you, or that maybe is like rare, or like that stands out, or something like that. But it's more about the feeling. I don't think that you're doing this in malicious intentions. Like, you could really be trying to find the person that's meant for you, and it could really be you have a lot of suitors, but you just haven't met the right person yet. But it's like these suitors are feeling way differently than you are. So they could feel like that you play games. I don't know. Maybe these people get mad when, you know, it's not reciprocated, or when, and these could be people that are players themselves, people of high caliber themselves, you know, or they feel like that, you know, that they are like special or rare, or Like, they put themselves up there as well. They think very highly of themselves as well. But yeah, I think people think really highly of you, pile 3, very highly. Let me know if this resonated. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all want to see more readings from me, I did just post an 18+ on Patreon on what is the gossip on what makes you sexy. I'm sorry, I forgot the title. Plus people's sexual thoughts about you. So please go check that out in the description. If you like this, if it resonated, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Pile 4. Tap me into pile 4's energy. I think you all, pile 4, something, what people say about your beauty, about your attractiveness, it's something about you that's really angelic. You could look very ethereal. I'm hearing something about your eyes. You could have very beautiful, big doe eyes. Maybe even if your eyes are like, you have like a different eye color, like blue, green, maybe a mixture of colors in your eyes. People talk about your eye color a lot. Or maybe even like the way that you look at them. Something about you is very endearing, or very like just sweet and just innocent, girly, lovable. What do people say about my pile 4's beauty and attractiveness? Yeah, y'all are the pile that's like demure. You're very cutesy. You're very demure. You could be very quiet. Let's see. We have body positivity. Ooh, something about you is like I'm getting a soft beauty. Like a maybe it's something about your energy that's very welcoming. You're very positive. You may not be walking around here smiling and just, you know, love and light with everybody, but there is something about you that's approachable, that's very inviting, that's very welcoming. I'm getting down to earth as well with the body positive. People may love your body, or you love your body. You are very confident in your body. You show off your body. Or the body positive. Let's see. There's something here about the body. I'm hearing people talking about the shape of you, whether it's like the size, like people saying like, you know, you're the perfect height, whether you're tall, whether you're shorter. Like what people say about your beauty, it's like they're talking about you in a way is like, you know, like she's just right, or he's just right, like the perfect height, the perfect size. It could be like your figure, something like that. For pile 4, spirit for pile 4. Ideal romance. Okay, so this is remind me of one of my other piles, but this one actually is more sweeter. I feel like people talk about you. I'm hearing something about you just being very beautiful. You're like a kind soul. Your beauty is out of this world. It's, look, beyond words. Like, there's something about you that's speechless. People find you to be stunning. Your energy is just stunning. Like, you, Power 4, I think a lot of people actually like you and admire you, and like, I'm actually getting really good energy. People may actually talk about you very positively. It's something about, like, how could people not like you, Power 4? You could be very charming, you know, very fun to be around. Maybe you don't bother people, you kind of mind your business, or you're just a, oops, let me cover this up. People feel like that, excuse me, you would make a really great mother. You have very nurturing or maternal or fraternal qualities to you. Is it fraternal or paternal? Y'all know what I'm trying to say though. But yeah, like you could be very soothing. I'm hearing it as well as like maybe very sultry, very earthy, getting like strong Taurus, Libra, Pisces energy, very feminine or very in tune with your emotions, in tune with other people's emotions. You bring out sides of people that they've never, they either never knew that they had, that they possibly tried to hide from others, or, you know, that they don't really feel comfortable showing people this. Very maternal. Like, you could be very affectionate. People like to hug you, people like to touch you. There's something about you that's like, I'm hearing soft and squishy. And you know, you could be very petite and just, I don't know, like maybe, you know, you could be very like model-esque, like your body, your figure. But yeah, like it's something about you have like a soft beauty, I'm getting like not Ariana Grande, maybe her, but more so like Selena Gomez type of energy or type of beauty. It's a very loving, very kind, very just sweet. But then you got like, I'm getting like Sade. You could be very soft-spoken, very in tune with your femininity or your creative side. Possibly you could be very creative, very I don't know, like, see, I'm a card spirit. What do people say about Power 4's beauty? Some people may feel like that you don't even, strong Libra energy, some people may feel like that you don't even see how beautiful that you are, how pretty that you are, how loving, and the soft whispers. Yes, it's something about like your energy being very soft. I'm seeing like pinks, like pastel colors. You are a silent but deadly type of beauty is what I'm hearing. And I do feel like that it could come through as like, some people may underestimate your power. You may have a lot of people, especially with the way that he's up on her, you may have a lot of people that try to manipulate you, that try to possibly take advantage of you. They may feel like that you're naive, possibly, especially if y'all are like younger, or you just give off a very youthful vibe. Could be your quietness, your softness. But again, there is And don't be alarmed by this word, but I'm hearing there's a devilish side to you, okay? Or people, there's some of you guys that people, they are in a rude awakening when they get in your energy, because they perceive you one type of way, but then it's like, I don't know, I guess when they do something you don't like, or when they try you, it's like there's a whole nother side to you. But overall, like I said, y'all may do like really like makeups, really beautiful energy, just beautiful. Like, I'm getting like very like florally type of smells. Like your energy feels like spring. It feels like spring. It feels something about blossoming. Maybe people talk about how you are in the process of glowing up. You may have grown up, or you maybe haven't even reached your fullest potential when it comes to like your beauty. And a lot of it is because you don't see it. They feel like you're not possibly standing in your truest power yet. You're not like, you're not seeing yourself like maybe like how other people are seeing you. Honestly, y'all could be the pal that tries to like play down, like dim your light in some type of way. Or maybe you don't really care too much for attention, or you don't care too much to be seen or admired, even though you are. But it's something about you being at peace, you being content, you being happy. And it's very subtle. Like your beauty is very subtle. It's very I'm seeing something about, well, I'm hearing something about people noticing certain beauty marks, certain like things that you do with your makeup. Like, again, like you may do like a little touch of blush, maybe add like some mascara. You could do like cute little bows in your hair, or maybe like the little scrunchies, or like, it's like the subtle things, the little things with you, especially with the charm of simplicity. I think a lot of you guys are natural beauties. You may be very natural. You could not really do much to your skin or your hair or your makeup. You could just be very free with your beauty. Maybe you don't really care too much about, you don't put a big emphasis on your appearance, which is actually making you a lot more attractive because it's effortless. It's like you don't have to try, but you're still attractive, you know? Move these cards up a little bit. Yeah, your energy is very soothing. It's very relaxing. It's very calm, very peaceful. Like I was saying, y'all look really young. I feel like y'all look really young, or y'all I think the word is serene. You're very serene. Your beauty's very serene. And again, like I was saying, it's ooh, I'm seeing 𝐒𝐄𝐂𝐿. Y'all could have that type of beauty. Again, that ethereal beauty is coming through. But I'm also seeing that video that was going around a while back, where she was getting interviewed by that man, and it was the way that she was looking at him and like staring at him, and she just looked so like ethereal, just so like I think he was nervous. So you could make people nervous. You could give them butterflies. You could like, it's like one of those sweet, like you're very sweet, and I don't think like you're trying to. Maybe people feel like that you get nervous easily, or you blush easily. You know, they can make you smile. They like to make you smile, or they like to make you laugh, stuff like that. But again, like the 𝐒𝐄𝐂𝐿 energy, like she comes across as more like her energy is very soft. But just by her music, you can tell that it is more to her, that it is, you know, she's not just a pretty face, or she's not weak, or I think she is more smaller and more petite. So that could be something else. Like I said, y'all don't have to be small or petite, but there is something about your size, your height, again, the way that you look at people, the way that you make people feel as well. Maybe you're the type of person that doesn't have to say much. You don't have to do too much. I'm hearing like a silent flex. You're like a silent flex type of person. Don't have to brag. You probably don't do too much bragging. And I think you really be in your own world. Sorry, I'm popping my knuckles. I know you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, you could be in your own world. Be minding your own business. Like you do your own thing. You follow your own path, your own beliefs, your own rules. So there could be a rebelliousness to you, but it's not in a way where it's like threatening. Honestly, I don't think people really see you as a threat, which is actually a good thing. Like I think y'all are, like I said, y'all come across as very sweet and kind, but maybe because people don't see you as a threat at first, maybe it's like once they test you, then they realize that they judged you wrong, or that they got your energy all wrong. You could be seen as like some type of enigma, or just people don't know what to think of you. People don't really know how to describe you. Like people, I think I was saying with the beyond words, people find you and your beauty, your energy, who you are, like they get speechless. Yeah, like I'm getting like people may approach you and they may get tongue-tied. They may like really just be lost for words sometimes. And maybe you know you do this. Maybe you like this. Maybe you you know you make people surrender. Like people surrender to you, or yeah, because it's like two energies here. It's like y'all use this innocence as like your power, but then there's others where it's like, you know, your innocence and your angelic energy, a lot of it could be, some of it could be because you don't see the beauty of yourself, or you do see it, but it's like you have that, again, you have that ethereal type of beauty. But then, like I said, others, there is that silent but deadly. strong Piscean energy here. Pisces, Libra, Taurus energy. I feel like people as well, they may like to watch you do things. They may like to watch you talk, or like when you're thinking about something, or like how she's admiring this bird. There could be something about that when you're like in the moment, when you're enjoying things, admiring things. And there's also a feeling of like comfort and closeness to you, like homey. You give like this homey vibe, this not homie, HOMIE, not that, but like Cancer type of energy, like Cancerian homey energy. So there could be Cancer as well. I think that's all of the zodiac signs: Taurus, Pisces, Libra, and Cancer energy. Like I said, more like those softer feminine. Even if you're a man, you may give more of like the gentleman, like a very sweet guy or very gentleman-like, and you may not be sweet and kind all the time. You may actually, again, have that silent, like you have like a silent strength to you. Maybe you know, you don't feel the need to empower or take over, or I don't know, it's like, but this is attractive. It's like, you know how like the sweet, kind guy, like how they come across, and again, very gentleman-like, or again, maybe very ladylike. I think this is my pile where I'm like, where I talk about how y'all are very divine. Y'all are very connected to self, very divine feminine, divine masculine. And I think people talk about that and they find that really attractive about you. I'm hearing, especially when it comes to like the people that talk about you, they may feel like that they've never met somebody as divine as you, or that possesses this energy that you have. But yes, pile 4, this is your read. Let me know what y'all think, if this resonated. I just posted on my Patreon 18+, what's the gossip on what makes you sexy, and also what is people's sexual thoughts about you. If y'all want to check that out, it's on my Patreon, which is linked down in the description. But if not, please remember to give this read a big thumbs up and also subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.